Oh, hey guys, it's Julian here, and I didn't notice you guys were back for another part. But just like that, Netflix also has just dropped the second part of the Netflix series, The Way of the Household Husband. So I guess that's why you guys are here, so let's get started. So Netflix has this listed under Season 1, making this the Part 2 then of Season 1. Which means that there shouldn't be too many differences. The animation seems to be more or less the same, but it does seem a little more smooth and refined compared to the first part. And the music is just as great, with all that electric guitar and that suspenseful music. Oh, it's just great. I think the second part might actually even be funnier than the first half, just because it doesn't lean so heavily on Tatsu's past, rather more the everyday work of a household husband and what he has to take care of. We do get more coupley moments, which I'm happy, and we get more interaction just with the people that Tatsu interacts with on a day-to-day basis. I feel the second part has a lot more cool household tricks for us to learn, and can actually use in our everyday life. It still doesn't have an overarching plot, but I don't think that's a bad thing. Actually, it's I think really good for the series. I mean, I initially thought that the format was kind of weird, but in the second part, I kind of felt more at home. More than I actually realized, this was actually a perfect fit for the series. Having 5 mini episodes within a larger episode means that they can tackle a lot more topics. I mean, we can see a lot more household tricks, we can see a little more funnier skits. Like, there's a lot that can be done, and I think it really works with the franchise. I mean, it doesn't make it feel like it's getting stale. It allows the audience to retain a lot more attention in it, which means that we can have funnier skits, a little funny tropes within each part, and just to see an overall kind of more content in the episode, I think is just quite nice. I mean, like I said, it's an easy, funny watch that will leave you laughing the entire time, just at Tatsu and how he approaches to being a household husband with a bit of mix of his yakuza past. That's not to say that his other supporting characters in the series are not just as funny, and they help make it an overarching kind of warm and feel-good anime. I mean, it's really great to see all of the other minor characters take up other roles throughout the mini skits. Now it's time for Romance Corner, and once again we are going to be taking a look at Tatsu and Miku. And I absolutely love what the second part has done. They've taken a lot of the criticism, not that they even bothered actually listening to me, but they got to see a lot more coupley moments between them. So we did have a lot more skits that featured them, and more outside of just the regular household. We got to see them go out and about in their everyday lives, date nights, and I thought that really got to explore them more as a couple. It got to showcase that they really are a mismatched couple, but they were really meant to be. They're both crazy and fun-loving, and we can see just how Miku has tamed Tatsu. I think it's pretty damn amazing. But she also has that soft side, and Tatsu does as well, so they work out really, really nicely. So I think the second part really, really showcases them very nicely. Alright guys, here's another 3 reasons as to why you should be watching this anime. Number 1, it's a comedy, so it's just really, really funny. Like I said, the second half to me felt a lot funnier than the first half, so if you can't get past the first half, please stick around, because the second half should definitely win you over. Number 2, it's absurd. It definitely upped the absurdity with just how crazy the antics are, and I do like how they brought back parts from the first half and brought them into the second part, just to see just how absurd these characters are. And that was really well done. Number 3, it is quirky. Tatsu's quirks are great. I think that's what makes this so fun, is because he really doesn't quite understand what it means to just be a regular person. He's been so engrossed into the underworld that when he tries to live a normal life, he just can't do it. And I think that's what makes the series so lovable and relatable. I mean, come on. We may not all be in a yakuza gang, but we can kind of relate to all those household chores. He makes them definitely tackling them a heck of a lot more fun. Well, with the second part of Season 1 being done, I hope it actually means that we can actually come back to a Season 2. But that's for another time. And I think that wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care now. You know what? I think I could make an actually good house husband, you know? But I think instead of yakuza references all the time, I think I just make like anime references all the time. Like being a magical schoolgirl when I transform into my cleaning uniform.